What's up, guys? EGLD. This one I've been watching pretty much throughout most of the day here. Just screwing around with charts and stuff. But basically, I was talking about potentially coming down to this area of that 203. But one thing that I did notice, which is what actually got me into a position here, and it's just a speculative idea. Of course, there's no way of knowing for sure if this is the bottom or anything like that. But one thing that I did notice here was that if you actually pulled a chart, a line right from the lows of this point where we had this parabolic run up, we came back, we double tapped on this same trend line, we ripped up again. What did we recently do? We came down and we pretty damn close touched the same area, which actually has pretty good confluence with some of this previous support in this area. If we bring this up to the top of this resistance right here before this W breakout, and this actually held as support. So, I mean, it's, a pretty decent idea thinking that this could potentially bottom us, as well as this RSI on this daily being down pretty significantly oversold here. There's no way of for sure if this will be the bottom, but it is something to keep an eye on. And this is something that I actually ended up entering just screwing around off a 1 hour chart here. And basically, what I did here was I actually just was watching this here as we had this singular tap down at this 110, 111 area here. We ripped up to this 133. So it showed that it was a pretty powerful support. And I kind of just drew a trend line from all of these wicks here and pulled this as a potential falling wedge. And then basically we saw this back test right here. So I ended up getting in here off of this pole, and it hasn't came back since. And we can kind of see that we've been, chopping around here. We tried to control this 121.6 again, and we've just been kind of steadily chopping here. But one of the key levels that I was looking for us to break through here, well, the first key level was roughly around this area right here, which you can see we chopped around, and when we lost it, we came back tested as resistance, and then we continued on down. And as of right now, we have popped up above it here, and this is that 127. This is only on a minute time frame, so we can actually keep close watch on it. But if we can actually confirm this as support, come back, maybe back test it here, chop around a little bit here, this could show us something pretty good, as well as this falling wedge here. The target of this falling wedge here is the top of the wedge, which actually would bring us potentially back up to test this 133 again, or somewhere in this range that we had significant resistance prior, which is right around that 132.8 roughly. And this is all on a minute time frame, so take this with what you will. I wouldn't buy a confirmation of a 1 minute candle, of course, but this could all just be something that's going to fake us out as well. But definitely keep an eye on this 127, as I think this is going to come in as a key area to watch. But other than that, be cautious out there, trade safe, use stop losses, use your risk management. Peace.